Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. I need to just wake it up.
Oh my goodness.
Are you sleepy?
Oh my goodness. Oh, so sleepy, everyone.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Yes.
Mommy over there?
Yep.
Oh, hi.
Snickers, the mom.
Hi there.
Oh
You
my.
can't wake up. That's your mom. Wiki wiki. Wiki wiki.
Get in here.
Oh my goodness. Here you go.
Oh my gosh.
That one and that one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Aw, they're so sweet.
So we got mom down the end,
Sweet.
grandma, and
And-
Shrimp and
Oh yeah, Shrimp and Abby.
Abby's mom.
Charlotte and James.
Charlotte and James.
Yes.
Oh, they were here.
And Mama Sneakers over here.
Hey, Mama Sneakers.
Hey, Mama Sneakers.
You did a good job, Mama Sneakers.
Hi there, baby. Oh my goodness.
So he's so
Oh,
sweet.
so sweet. They're so soft.
Oh my goodness.
Hi there. Look, his tail's dipped in it. I know.
Ink well.
His eyes are so blue.
Yeah, they'll stay that way too.
Yeah, because they're at the age now kind of when they're gonna stay the same
It's
color.
sort of, yeah.
They are, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he and Puma have that Siamese gene in them.
Yeah.
I don't know how they got it. Like, look at Sneakers and
Yeah.
she's carrying some kind of Siamese in her.
So cute. Oh, they're adorable. Oh my gosh.
I'm so curious about, I mean, of course you're in no rush for them to grow up, but
Yeah.
Reebok, like, whether he's going to look just like his mom, because as a baby, he looks so much
There's
like
some
her.
pictures.
There
where
was
they're
like one of
just
the
doing
photos
same
in the
thing.
album. Yeah, they were sitting next to each other,
Yeah.
making the same pose, and I was like, oh my god, they're twins.
And then Nike, I'm just so curious what it's going to end up looking
His
like.
spots. Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
But it's like so.
It's
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I've heard that Siamese mixes can take up to a year to develop their, like, permanent colors.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
well, they've already definitely gotten a lot darker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That bit.
And I wonder if they'll have the Siamese meow.
Well, Nike is a chatterbox. You're going to hear this the whole drive because the second he gets put in a carrier, he starts crying.
Oh.
And I'm telling you, it's going to break your heart.
Yeah.
And then you reach in and you're like telling him it's okay, and he's still crying, even while you're like petting him. The whole time to the ride to the vet, he cried. The whole time we were in the waiting room, he cried. Reebok was like, no big deal, I'm
Yeah.
fine. Just chilling.
That's so
Sounds like a
funny.
more of a
Nike
bit
just
like,
wailed.
It's only like a 20-minute drive, so you'll be alright.
It just
You can
sounds
handle it.
so pitiful. It's like, oh my gosh, bud.
Aw. You'll be okay.
He's like, I'll be fine if you don't put me in that carrier.
Yeah.
Oh
See?
my god, so cute. Still so
Proud of your
small.
sister.
Yeah. Do you remember when yours were this small?
Yes.
It's hard.
It's
Yeah.
hard to remember though.
Yeah.
I feel like I was in so much of like my mom was asking like, oh, do you remember like the drive here? And I was like, no. I was so like excited and nervous.
Yeah.
And they're huge now.
Yeah.
they are.
Abby especially.
Yeah.
He's just,
But
They're
yeah,
losing,
he's just
they're
big.
losing some
Like,
weight, but he's still like 15 pounds.
Wow. He doesn't look fat. He just looks really
He,
big.
Yeah.
he's got the big pouch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's just a big, sweet guy.
And hard to believe that Shrimp was so tiny.
I know.
She was so tiny.
Well, now we call her, well, I call her Jumbo Shrimp.
Yeah. I love it.
She's gotten a little.
That's a little more
I
appropriate.
did a chunky.
Her two moms are also very chunky.
Well, and it looks, and she got their short legs too.
Mm-hmm.
She's got such short little legs.
Yeah, you like your family?
In there.
They're still trying to wake up a little bit.
Van just left. He's like, no.
Yeah. I want to sleep. That sneaker bed is so cute.
It is.
Yeah. I came from Etsy.
Oh, nice.
It's supposed to hold like full grown cats, but I think it's made for kittens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm gonna hand you over. Here you go.
She's so pretty.
She used to be so much bigger.
My God.
Okay, my turn.
He's just.
Hello.
Yeah, he just melts.
It's a little like noodly. Like.
Oh.
Some of the funnest memories I have as a little kid is when I had little kittens this size and put them in my doll carriage.
Did you put like their clothes on
I
them
put
too?
doll clothes on them.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't have
Absolutely.
done that,
I
but,
did too.
but it was, oh, I just loved these are little babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, my kitten was dressed in my Cabbage Patch Kids
Yep.
clothes, and I don't think that he minded that much.
Oh. His eyes match your shirt.
They're so fluffy.
Yeah, yeah. It was hard to describe them because they're not long hair, but they definitely have like a thick,
Mm-hmm.
They're real
soft
fuzzy.
coat. Yeah.
It's kind of like what Evie's was like.
Yeah.
These guys have not stocks.
But it's like
They're
sleepy
missing
play.
Yeah. They can't go all out yet, but.
Little chunkies. Kitten bellies.
I'm not doing this now because you'll have a light.
It's crazy how big Stanley got. Because Puma was so big compared to
Yes.
the rest of them for a while.
Yeah, Reebok was always so much smaller, right?
That's why we call him Levi.
Levi. I know, we'll see how little he stays, but.
Now, once he started eating on his own, he just grew up real quick.
Yeah.
And he was the first to eat. He like loved food pretty early.
Yeah.
So that's all it took. Then he just started growing. But until then, yes, he was very, very tiny.
Little tiny. The photos of him when he was really small and he was
Yeah.
just like peeping his head out. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, he was the one that when he first arrived, we weren't even sure if he was going to make it
Oh.
because he was so tiny. He was the one that was found with his mom.
Right.
He was soaking wet. He was lethargic. And we had the other 3 kittens here and they were doing really well, but when they found the mom, he was like, it was cold and wet outside and
Oh gosh.
he had just been born. And
Yeah.
they actually had somebody who performed like CPR on him and
Wow.
like warmed him up and everything and he made it. So
Wow.
yeah, he's pretty special.
Oh gosh. Just so cute.
They like to bite in each other's ears.
Related to the ears.
So when's everyone else going home?
Sneakers goes home tomorrow,
Oh wow.
and then the last 2 go home in a little less than a week. But they actually don't get spayed and neutered. They're not spayed and neutered yet.
Right.
They go this coming week.
And yeah, I saw everything went fine with their neuters the other day.
Yeah, totally routine.
Good.
Everything was normal. So they got neutered, microchipped, revolution, all the good stuff.
You have to register.
Yeah, she sent it over. Yeah, so I registered to my address and then I'll take them. I was gonna call the vet either today or Monday to get them. I think it said June 15th. I need to take them for their
The final one.
final round of shots.
They can be at your vet, close to you.
I spoke to them and they said that appointments only fill up like a couple weeks ahead of time.
Oh, that's
so they were
nice.
like,
Yeah.
because I called like weeks ago just to be sure. It's
Yeah.
like regular like human doctor's appointments can
Months.
be like 6 months out. So I was like, I
A
just
lot
wanna
of
make
us
sure.
are booking like weeks and weeks out.
Yeah.
So it was a good idea for you to call.
Yeah, the woman was like, that's You'll be fine. It's good. Also, I'd have to find somewhere else, and didn't want to go too far away from my house.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give them fun things. It's so funny.
Even Sneakers is so small.
And she just left. She's like, enough of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's horsing around. I don't know.
How old is Sneakers?
She's 2.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was young too.
She was just playing last night with them,
Mm-hmm.
chasing them around, trying to wrestle with them.
Aw.
She's the same age as Shrimp and Abby.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so weird to think about.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're so light.
Oh my
I'm used to have to put
Like
like, my
hoisting
back.
Abby up.
Oh my God.
Oh, they're so precious.
I know. I would put this one here.
It's doing its own thing. Van very often does its own thing.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like Abby. Little cuddler.
Probably.
Yeah.
Sweetie. Oh my goodness.
Chelsea's been very excited about having kids
I
in the
bet.
family again.
I would be too.
I mean, I'm very excited, of course, too.
It's exciting when I'm like, I just get to reap all the benefits.
Exactly.
Of having to actually.
Yep.
That'd be like
You
a
can go
grandmother.
visit,
Yeah.
snuggle with them, and then head home.
Leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Head home to my chill cats.
Yeah.
that-
That's why snugglers love volunteering, because they get to be around kittens all the time,
Yeah.
and just have them sleep in their laps and snuggle them, but no responsibility to
Right.
take care of them.
It's a good job.
I feel like when you do that in the hospital with babies in a nursery.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I could do
Oh, they have the like preemie.
that. Yeah.
Snuggle the preemies.
There's volunteers that just hold the babies.
I could do that probably all day.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna retire soon, right?
Yeah.
You can snuggle the kittens.
I
maybe.
could.
Or get your own.
Looks like she's thought about it.
It's our dad who we have to convince.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, he's a dog person.
Got it.
But he likes
I don't know, but I would.
He'll like
I'd
that.
be like, would you get a dog and a kid?
But
They
yeah,
could be
he was
friends.
like, oh, cats. And then when he came over the first day, I had Shrimp and Abby, and he came over and just immediately picked him up and was like,
That's so funny.
here you go.
But we had a dog for so long, and then she died, and it's just I'm not. It's been a couple years, but I'm just not ready.
You'll know when it's time.
Yeah.
What you doing,
They're
bud?
so gentle with their
What's
paws.
his
It's so
name?
like
That's a nice thing.
Yeah. They're all very gentle kids. Even when they play with each other, they're not like totally
yeah.
crazy, rough and tumble.
Like, I wonder how that happens. Mimi's cat was so aggressive. My mother's cat.
Was she by herself?
She was by herself, and
Yeah.
she was also, I think, an abandoned kitten.
Yeah.
So she didn't even know, like, she didn't even know how to clean herself. She just wasn't a nice cat.
Yeah. When they grow up by themselves, they actually don't learn bite inhibition,
Mm-hmm.
so they can be very aggressive. But they actually learn from each other how hard to bite and how rough to be, because they'll tell each other, like they'll start crying if one's too rough. So they actually learn from each other.
Yes, and
It's a really important part of the development.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hope you don't mind just having a kitten fall asleep in your arms.
I don't think I do.
Can't think of anything I would prefer.
And even if you have to get up and do stuff, you're like,
Yeah.
Just take it.
You take it with you?
Or you just don't do what you have to do. That's fine.
it's really.
I mean, I still do that.
Yeah.
Mike still, I can't, we can't get up, Abby's sleeping on us.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you guys, this is like having babies, because that's what it was like when you have a baby.
What?
just, you're holding them and you can't put them down, so you learn how to do everything one-handed.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
go
get
to the
rid of
back.
your business.
Let me help.
There's no privacy around here.
They just stare at each other when they do this all the time. They love to stare at each other. And especially when their mom goes, they're like all up in her business.
No privacy.
No. Like he's
Just
just
a
tail
cat.
playing.
It's not, hey, it's not playtime. Where's Mom?
She's
back
back there.
She's tired.
Gonna miss you when you're gone.
Especially when you put fresh litter in there, they think it's playtime. They think they're at the beach. And it's like digging around and rolling around and like having a ball in there. They think it's playtime. Yeah, he's I mean, at least they like the litter box.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
Would not be good otherwise.
Oh my god. Little face. You sweet little thing. I just can't get over how tiny they are. Backs of his legs are so dark.
That's some lazy play van. Not even getting out of bed.
I just have to put each other in the headlocks. They're so funny.
Oh, you're good. All right, you're done. That's good. All right. You guys ready to pack up?
Ready? Yeah. Say bye.
Bye.
Aww.
Gotta
Say
do our
bye,
close-up
everyone.
goodbyes.
Oh yeah.
Right. Oh, it's over there. Okay, bud. Time to say goodbye. Good job.
Aw.
All right, here you go. He's ready for carrier.
Alright. Say bye to your mama and your brother and sister. Say bye to Sneakers. Bye, mama.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Sneaks. Okay, bye, Puma. Oh, sorry, I scared you.
All right.
Oh, you sweetie. Can I wash my hands before I
Of course. This room is empty. Ow.
say bye to Dan? Hi, baby. Aw, you can have so much fun at your new home, too.
Well, you should see their little setup at home. They're gonna be happy.
I saw the
I hope so.
the room view
Yeah,
right before you were leaving.
Yeah,
That looks really exciting.
yeah.
It looks
It'll
like
be
a
like-
very fun room.
Yeah, they're right next to my bedroom too, so at night, I mean,
That's
not
great.
that anything's gonna happen, but we'll be close, I'll be close by, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, babies.
You got it, Jess.
Yeah. Bye. Actually, my shoes are